It's the Russo Rundown, a brand new show, the best in town, completely original. Oh yes indeed, no one's ever done this, it's guaranteed.
Get what you fucking deserve!
So pour yourself a drink and settle right down. It's time for the Russo Rundown.
Welcome back, everybody. Sorry for the lack of recordings. Sometimes some things are bigger than... I just really, kind of grown out of the caring about fantasy football thing. It's a bit childish. It's cool if you guys still care, or you cared for the last month or so. I didn't. I just had gotten over it, I'd had enough of it. Kind of grow out of it. I don't know. We'll see next season, but for the past month, I just really haven't been interested in such childish endeavors as this. So it's been hard to get the motivation up. And then it was Christmas and what have you. But it's the championship week, so I figured I had to pop in, give a rundown on the playoffs. We'll take a look. Again, I've been kind of checked out of what's been happening here. So we'll take a look together. We'll see it. Okay. So round one, Conti got knocked out. I think this is the story. Oh, this is round one was a kind of a slobber knocker. So Conti got knocked out and then put up 150. We're gonna take a closer look at this. See if he could have made any start-sit decisions that would have put him over the edge here. Yeah, Brock Purdy. No, that wouldn't have done it though. Yeah, it looks like there's nothing really he could have done here. Pickens. Just had some guys that didn't show up for him. Yeah, with Christian Watson. Unlucky. Just a tough week to be Conti. Week one of the playoffs. And then this one here. Clay got the score run up on him by Mondo, which is really unlucky. But that's why you win in the regular season. You gotta get better seeding, so you're not going up against this in the first round. Big days from Trey McBride, Amon-Ra. Man, 173.5 point PPR is nutty. And 169 is too. That is just a tough way to lose. Look at Jacoby Myers' widescreen face. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. That's fun. So that was round one. Round two, we had a couple of blowouts. Steve's obviously much bigger. Just putting the hurt on the fraud of the season, I think we can all agree. The PA merchant himself ran into a real team and folded. 83 points. That's not going to do it in the playoffs against these guys. Yeah, just a fraudulent team all year. First round, the most fraudulent first seed you'll ever see in your life. Crazy. He probably should have been in the playoffs. I'm not gonna take that away from him yet. Let me look. Maybe I will. Points against 14-16. Yeah, lowest in the league. 1478 points for. Brian's got almost 200 more. Or 130. Spencer missed the playoffs and had more points for than him by one. Dave had significantly more points for. So this is like a fringe. This is an absolute, talk about schedule. Patriots get a lot of stuff about their schedule. This is a schedule team. 1478 in the 1 seed. Lowest points to here, to the cutoff. The cutoff is here. Spencer missed it with more points. Dave down the line. 15-19. I mean, yeah. This is like, if the schedule breaks a different way, Al misses the playoffs. And he's the 1 seed. So yeah. You gotta say he's the most fraudulent team, maybe of all time, that we've seen in this league. And Steve put it to him, which is good to see. You don't want another New York Bowl happening. The Little Piggies that's unlucky. I mean, Brian was really looking good. He was looking to make a run. What happened here? TJ Hawkinson, yeah, but Javante, yeah, and Josh Allen. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, this is part of the trade with Mondo. So Mondo activated a sleeper cell in Josh Allen to score 6.9 fantasy points. And we know that Mondo was crying and seething about the New York loss to the point where he didn't even show up for the interview. I wanted to do a press conference with Steve. He didn't show up. If he very well could have, if Brian didn't put up such a stinker. 102 points is like barely enough to do it. He definitely could have lost with Jordan Love starting, Matt Stafford 36 points on his bench, and Bryce Young 21 points on his bench. That could have happened. That was a world where that happened. But he squeaked it out. I think the favorite has got to be Steve in this matchup. Steve's coming up. I talked to Steve. He was very confident, which is bold, to say the least. I think talking shit, especially when the other person doesn't say anything, going into the championship game. But I mean, he's got a good start. Amon-Ra with 10 points. That's what you want to see if you're going against him. I mean, realistically, like, he could do worse, but that's what you hope for. 10 points from an opponent. And now we got, I don't think, yeah, he dropped him. Jordan Love's not even going to play. Matt Stafford against Atlanta, that should be okay. Drake May. I like Steve here if I was a betting man. I mean, you got 10 points from one of your studs already. Michael Wilson could go off, but yeah. Giants D is a good pickup. Yeah, I like Steve here. And then in the toilet bowl, I think we're switching. We'll cover some league changes after this, but the ESPN doesn't do a toilet bowl. It doesn't recognize a toilet bowl correctly. It's like a round robin, where me and Spencer should have been the 1 and 2 seeds to miss the playoffs. But we play each other first round, and then I lost this, and then if I lost to Como, it would have been disputed, but here Al lost, and then Dave lost, and then they played each other. So Como had a win, I now have a win, Spencer has a win, and Tom has a win. So we all won, and these two went 0 and 2, and they're at the bottom. So 45 points. Your past champion can't handle the auction format. Alex Martin, 45 points to end the season. Didn't even set a completely competitive lineup. Rashee Rice is on IR. Jordan Love, he did that on purpose, I think. Now his team is. What did he do last week? Lamar Jackson, I don't think he played. Judkins got hurt mid-game. Rashee Rice was out. Didn't even set a competitive lineup to finish the season. Sad. You hate to see it. We're going to have a punishment. Don't think you're getting away unscathed. You've never lost before. That means you're chugging ranch or you're posting on Roast Me. You got to do something. We've only stopped with the punishments for people who keep losing, like Brian, where it's like, all right, enough, How many things can we come up with? So you're doing a Roast Me or a ranch chugging. I think you can dealer's choice that. People don't really like seeing the ranch chugging, myself included. It's pretty gross to see, even. So I think we'll do the Roast Me. Excited to see what kind of comments he gets. I think he might get crushed. That'd be fun. Because I know we've had Conti and Clay that didn't really get much. Brian got annihilated. That was fun. But Conti and Clay didn't really get it that bad. So I think Al's got one of those faces that you're gonna wanna hammer if you're one of those people who frequent that subreddit. So next season, I think there's a few things that this is just off the top of my head. There's gonna be some votes that we're gonna be handing out a Google Doc soon, or a Google survey soon, with some questions about next season, because I want to do it when it's fresh. I don't want to do it next season, beginning next season, when people forget. So auction is going to be the first one, whether or not we want to keep auction. I think we keep auction. I think it was a smashing success. I think even the auction haters have come around on it after seeing this season with the amount of trades and the parity of the league and how close everything was. I think that's a no-brainer. The other one I want to do is I think we're switching to Sleeper. I think we're just going to switch to Sleeper. We can import the league history, so that'll all be there. Sleeper's a better platform. I think you guys will like it. That might be a dictatorship move. I don't think we need to vote on that. Kickers. That's another one. We're going to vote on kickers. We had a long time with no kickers. I dictated that out of the league. A lot of people were saying bring kickers back. I don't know if a lot of people were saying it. Like 2 or 3 people were saying bring kickers back. And the people who were happy to have kickers out weren't vocal about it. But now they're vocal about it. So now the people, and I don't like kickers. I think they're random and bullshit. But now the people who didn't want kickers are speaking up. So we're going to have an official vote on kickers. Yeah, just whether you want kickers or not. I know like Steve liked kickers. I think Brian liked kickers. I know Clay doesn't like kickers. So I don't know. We'll see. That'll be one of the questions. So I think it's good to have one season with them back. We saw them again. People had the opportunity to get fucked by bullshit kickers, and we'll vote on it. What else? There's definitely some more stuff. I want to bring in potentially a league average scoring system. So every week, this would be, if approved, this is to prevent people like we saw this season with New York Al scoring lower than Spencer, who missed the playoffs. So every week you'll have 2 matchups pretty much. One will be against your opponent. The other will be against the league average score. So, or the median, whichever one. So if you beat your matchup, but score less than the average score in the league, you go 1-1. If you beat your opponent and score more than the league average, you go 2-0. If you lose to your opponent and score more than the league average, you go 1-1. If you lose to your opponent and score less than the league average, you go 0-2. So it's like one of those things where if you score the second most in the league and still lose, you're 1-1. If you play somebody who's completely off that week and win, you're not, it's not the same as scoring 150 against somebody who scored 20. It's it keeps things even, as opposed to like if you scored 65 and the other person scored 64 versus somebody who scored 150, like that looks the same at the end of the day. This will benefit that person that scored 150. I like that system a little bit better. I think it's actually more fair. It's less random. You don't have people like Al getting the 1 seed with fewer points than 2 people who missed the playoffs. Because like that's just random. He just went up against the right people at the right weeks. And then at least he was exposed in the playoffs. But I think there was some other stuff maybe potentially, but those are the big ones that are on the top of my mind. Kickers, auction, league average scoring, and then I think we're just going to move to Sleeper. I don't think we need to vote on that. You guys can get it. Who's going to, whatever, cry. I think the toilet bowl, it actually does a toilet bowl in Sleeper. The auction system is much better. The drafting is much better. It's even more fun to watch your matchups on Sleeper when you don't have the game. It's like people who have done Sleeper before know what I'm talking about, but they snap. It's like this team snapped the ball, and then all the people who are watching are like doing emojis, which is fun. Just fun. It's just a fun it's a fun platform. It's a good platform. All right, we did interview Steve here. This was Christmas Eve, I believe. So Mondo didn't come. He just didn't even respond. He initially, I think, picked up, but I wasn't ready to do it yet. And then he just stopped responding. Haven't heard from him since. I expect to be more the same if Steve's prediction comes true, which is that he's going to win. So we'll see. All right, without further ado, Steve. All right, so let's get into it. Mondo's not here. I wanted to do a press conference with the two of you. You can hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. Oh, here we go. Technical difficulties.
Oh, it's my fault.
Yeah, it is your fault. I know it is.
Mr. IT guy.
I'm leaving this in.
Leaving it in? So, is that what she said?
Yeah, it is. This is what she said. Now I have a kid. All right, so let's get into it. Christmas Eve special. I wanted to do a press conference with Mondo. Too busy, too cool, whatever it is. Can't show up. But yeah, you're in the finals. Can't imagine still caring about childish things such as fantasy football, but here we are.
The year where we decided not to pay anybody, so I figured I'd win.
Yeah, no, that was a joke. That wasn't real. Did you buy that?
No, I'm just glad it's recorded and now official.
No, that was a joke. But obviously, I'm not paying because I'm taking my salary, which is the league buy-in. But so yeah, so you have been probably, I would say, going into the playoffs. Conti was my favorite to win it. He's put up a strong showing. Unfortunately, wasn't enough to get it done. I haven't reviewed the playoffs yet. I'll be doing that later, so that's going to be before this. My review of the playoffs. Haven't been paying attention. Got bigger things. There's bigger things in fantasy football going on. Got life. I don't have time to care about this kind of stuff. But yeah. So how are you feeling about your matchup right now? You're projected to win by almost 10 points.
Feeling pretty good. DK really fucked me. He was my.
You did punch that guy.
Number one wide receiver. He didn't even get a good hit on the guy. I was hoping that like if he did it, might as well really go like full on and smash the fuck out of the guy, and he just took a swing. So it sucks to see my number one wide receiver out, and he's not really a great wide receiver anyways. If he's your number one for your fantasy, it's kind of tough, but I got both the guys back on the Bucks. So I might go full Bucks wide receiver core right now.
Yeah, they're playing Miami. That could work. Yeah, honestly, DK Metcalf, I'm in the New York League in the 10-man, and he wasn't starting all season for me. Like, he wasn't very good. I can't believe you made it this far starting DK Metcalf as your wide receiver one.
Yeah, I had a great running back core. My running back core is...
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey, Devon Achane. That's going to get you there. Drake May. He's balling out. Kyle Pitts is doing
it. I got Gainwell as my flex as a running back. Like, he's top 20, top 25 or something. So...
Yeah, Amon-Ra might not play. I don't know what his status is over on Mondo's team. He's got Marvin Harrison Jr. on his bench, though. I mean, it would have been... I would have liked to have talked to Mondo because he was really upset about his loss in New York, but he had the chance for the double loss where he started Jordan Love and had Matt Stafford and Bryce Young on his bench. That could have been tragic.
Yeah, I did pick up the Giants D, which is more of a Alex Cruz fan than Mondo.
Well, they're playing
Mondo's
Vegas.
A Jets guy. Mondo's a Jets guy, right?
Mondo's a Jets guy, yeah.
Yeah.
They're playing Vegas. Is a good pickup.
Yeah.
Yeah, would have been nice to have had Mondo here to have a little bit of back and forth. But let's see. Does this bode well? Is Mondo smart for not showing up and talking? Are you going to get the podcast bump?
I did feel that this was like a bit of a, I was like, hey, I haven't been on all year, been winning. This does feel like I should not show up. I do feel like there's a little bit of this. A little bit of
I would have liked to have been both of you because Mondo is the same boat. I haven't had him on either. So
yeah, I almost cared. And then I stopped watching the podcast after the first 3 weeks.
I mean, that's why I stopped doing it because people like you.
Yeah. Well,
did you watch the Spencer episode? That was my favorite.
I don't think I saw the Spencer one. My favorite one was when the Put a Girl On guy was there twice. That was great.
Yeah. No, watch the Spencer.
That type of content.
Watch the Spencer interview. I thought that was funny. I enjoyed the Spencer interview.
Yeah, I if I had to rank them, second one, first one, and then the third, Alex Martin really let me down. I thought if he can't win a game, he can at least be funny. It's
Oof.
tough. It's
What about
tough.
Clay's? Did you watch Clay's where I didn't record my audio, so then I just cut him up?
Yeah, that was
that
pretty
was-
terrible. I think
yeah.
that was where I really stopped watching. I was like, all right.
That was funny. I did the best with what I had. I did the best with what I had. I had Clay's reactions to just like, yeah.
Yeah. But no, I talked to Mondo this morning. It was good to see him. It was funny looking at both of us. I'm getting more gray, and his widow's peak is getting longer. So we both look older than the
Dude,
last
I'm as fat as I've ever been, bro. I'm so fat
Let me see.
right now.
Show me. Do a little unbutton. Let's see. Oh, you're tucked in
Tucked in
too.
now.
Hey, you look good. You look trim. It's not bad.
I can't hear you. Hold on. What'd you say?
I said you look trim. Not bad.
No, I'm fat. I'm fat. I haven't been to the gym in forever. I'm only the only muscles I have are just left over from when I did work out, and yeah, I'm up there. I'm my pants don't fit anymore, bro. It's tough. Stuff on your clothes don't fit.
Yeah, no, that's tough. You're going to church, eating a lot of corn. You're a real Midwest guy now.
Just
You gotta
eating
get
a lot
that.
of shit. I'm eating a lot of bullshit.
Dude, all you gotta
What's
do
the
right now
holidays?
is shave the sides and get a full goatee, and you'll be full
My
Midwest.
face doesn't look that like if I shave this off, my face doesn't look that fat. My belly looks pretty fat when I'm, and it's all relative. It's like I'm fat for me. If I was actually fat before, I wouldn't be fat. But yeah, let's get back to the topic at hand. I actually gotta go here soon. I gotta get going. Mike's gonna kill me, but so yeah, you think you're gonna win? You saying Mondo doesn't stand a chance? His team's cooked, all that stuff, right?
Yeah, chopped. Chopped is the kids
Chopped.
say. Yeah.
Is that the new cooked? Is the just chopped?
That's chopped. Yeah.
All right.
This is the first time I've ever used it, but I think I nailed it.
All right. Well, you heard it here first. Steve's predicting a blowout win. There's no way that's going to come back to bite him.
Not a chance. Not a chance. I'm pretty happy with the team, and I would like to spell my name right on the belt this year. So.
Oh yeah, you're looking forward to already looking ahead to practicing, spelling, writing your name correctly.
I've been practicing a lot. You can see, if you saw my desk, I write my name down a lot.
Okay.
Manning with 3 N's.
What's the success rate on spelling it correctly when you've been in the practice area?
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 lately.
Okay. Haven't missed yet. All right. Let's see if he'll choke in the big moment, both on Sunday and when possibly he writes his name on the belt. So look forward to that.
Well, Merry Christmas.
All right. Merry Christmas, everybody.
By the time this comes out, it'll be New Year. So happy 2025.
No, it
2026.
won't.
Yeah. All right.
Coming out tomorrow, I think. Maybe not. Maybe Friday. We'll see.
All right. See you,
Merry
buddy.
Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.